Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm gonna be doing a get ready with me. And I'm just gonna be talking to y'all a little bit about how I've been dealing with quarantine and being a vegetarian, because a lot of our platforms are like how we are college students, and obviously I don't have my own place to live. I'm with Haley. So we actually had to come back home and be with our parents, and a lot of what we eat is from our parents. And so we kind of have to wait. This is like where being like a vegetarian is gonna come into play. Because my family, and I know Haley's family, eats a lot of meat. And so like trying to lower the amount is gonna be more effective than us trying to tell our parents not to buy meat at all. Or just not eating the dinner that they put on the table. Like that's a little, like obviously we can't do that, and we can't control what our parents do. So what I do in particular, like for instance, I'm gonna make a smoothie video. So like breakfast is usually like on my own, my eyebrows, which pretty much means that I can eat whatever I want, and that's usually not gonna be like meat or dairy. It's usually just gonna be just like some fruit or something like that. Usually sometimes I eat cereal, not really a lot, because I'm just not a cereal person, but I know a lot of people are. So I mean, there are like oat cereals out there that you can buy that aren't any more expensive than what you would like regularly buy. It's just way better for you, to be honest. That's way better for the environment, because I mean, a lot of that stuff is like processed anyway. Like a lot of those oats are processed. So that's another thing. A lot of like vegan foods tend to be like very like, there's a lot of chemicals in them, just because like we have to substitute meat and like dairy for things that are like usually not eaten. But it's like, it's not impossible. And the fact that people think that like you need meat to like survive is like not true. I actually talked to it was actually my boyfriend's mom, and she's like really like vegetarian. So like every time I go to like her house, she's always like, we have to eat vegetables because like quarantine. And it's just really cute how she's like so like for the environment, and like how healthy their bodies are, because they really are some healthy people over there. That's on period. Like she makes like a lot of like cabbage soups, which is just like broth and then like really good vegetables. We basically just bought some like vegetables, and that's on period. Like that's all you have to do. You know what I mean? Like go out and buy like some seeds, and honestly like it gets you doing something other than just like laying in the house. Because I'm really bad at that. I'm not gonna lie. Like I really just be out here laying around and really like not doing anything. And so like this is gonna be really good for me, at least. I'm taking eye primer So I mean, like, that's just an idea. And a lot of the time, like, say for lunch, I'll eat like salad instead of like whatever my mom's eating, or I'll just eat something like some soup or something. A lot of the times, I don't really eat a lot of what she's eating, but she knows that, and so just like communicating with your family of like your goals is really good, because like if all of a sudden you're just like not eating their food, like it's kind of rude, not gonna lie, and it can be taken the wrong way. So just I mean that's exactly what I'm doing, you know what I mean, like sharing what you think is right, and even if they don't agree with you, like you're still sharing what you want, and that's what's important. I think starting in the middle with peak was probably a bad idea, but here we are. We're already halfway through it. Listen, I told you I'm not the best. So here we are. Actually, my big Hannah is really good at makeup, and I strive every day to be like her. I swear, her makeup is so good, and she paints so well. I'm like, okay, here I am. I'm just trying to survive. I've actually gotten my mom into liking some of the shampoo that I use. Do you remember when I talked about like the Love and Beauty and Planet? Love, Beauty and Planet. So like the other day, like me and my mom went to the store, and she like needed like a sulfate-free she needed a sulfate-free shampoo, and so we tried out that, and she really liked it. So just, I mean, that's really cheap, and they sell it at Kroger's, and it's really good. It's like cruelty-free. It doesn't do anything like that. Okay, so that's okay. I think what I'm gonna do, instead of cutting it, I'm just gonna put, I'm gonna balloon this. On it from my last load. Okay, well, okay, she's not perfect, but here we are. We're out here today, y'all. Okay, we'll work on finishing that later. Right now I'm gonna put on foundation and all that jazz. Okay, she's a little light for me. Okay, she's a lot light for me. I look like I'm putting clay on my face. But you know what? We're here. We're thriving. We're thriving and we're vibing. This is definitely the stuff I used in winter, and I've been out in the sun since. And I don't know if you can tell, but I tan really easily. Like my skin is just like, you're in the sun? Okay. A tan. So I used to be marching band. I get really bad tans. So coming up, I'm probably gonna do like some I'm probably gonna do some videos on some like a smoothie, and I know Haley made some videos And so I have to edit those. It's all gonna be good. So overall, I think that like if you're in quarantine and like you're bored and like honestly, do what me and Haley are doing and like start like a social movement. Or you don't even have to start it, just join one. Or just like get educated, you know what I mean? Because things like this are important and like having values is like important. And at this point I'm just babbling. But what I'm saying is not false. So, I think overall you have to realize that like being a reducitarian in college is not easy because of all of the challenges you're gonna face with like what people are gonna say and like what you're gonna do when you tell everybody that like you're trying to eat less meat, because a lot of people are like, why? Like just eat what you're given and move on. But I mean, it's important because I mean, there are animals that are like really just like getting the rough of it, and like the person I talked to the other day, I'm not gonna mention her name because like I don't know if she wants that, but I mean, she basically was just like, meat's not as good for you as vegetables anyway. I'm like, yeah, you need proteins, but you need the proteins that are gonna do you good. And like a lot of the meat that people today are eating is not good for you. Period. And so I mean, sitting down with like a steak and a loaded baked potato is like something that like people do very, very often. And it's like stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like instead of getting like a steak, get like, I don't know, like a salad. Okay? I'm gonna put lipstick on. And then I think this is me for the day. So talk to us on Twitter. Go on Twitter, talk to us. We'll probably do some more polls recently. We always have tips coming out. So yeah, just stay tuned. I hope you like this video. I know it was a lot of me like rambling, but I don't know. I feel like some people just need to know that like you're not alone. And like, you're not stupid for wanting to do this, because there are a lot of people in the world that really want to and just don't, because they're afraid or they're too stuck in their ways to do anything about it. So be proud of yourself, talk about what you love, and yeah, subscribe. Thanks so much.